what to do if the chloride level in the boiler that suddenly increases. Now you must be wondering, I'll give you a sample example. So boiler to boiler that will be different. So chloride level in Kangrem boiler, that is around 300 ppm, so that is the permissible limit as per them. So it is somewhat similar in Albog and other makers of the boiler. But what we do if the boil chloride level increases? So we know now the limit of the chloride level. And now see, chloride is basically, what is happening is that after getting more, when more chloride level is there, so then it is doing what is known as forming salts, okay, and which gets stuck to the tubes. So now these salts will hinder the progress, hinder the heat transfer, okay. Heat transfer, so heat transfer is basically, we have to have heat transfer so that we can generate steam. So heat transfer, when it is hindered, so then what we are supposed to do is we are supposed to add phosphate. Now when once we add phosphate in the boiler, so what it is happening is that whatever the salt is accumulated, so that makes it sludge. Now these salts are formed sludge. Now when you do the blowdown of the boiler, see, boiler detailed video I have already made, wherein I have covered all the aspects of it, alarms, trips and everything. All the, you can watch that video. And also why phosphate is important in depth, I'll put the link in the description, so you can watch that also, ki why we are using phosphate in the boiler. So here what is more important was to know that once we are adding phosphate, so then this chloride is getting formed into sludge, and now we are removing it through boiler blowdown, okay. Now if suddenly we have boiler water level which is beyond permissible limit and which is very high, very high ppm, this chloride level, so then what we are supposed to do? Then we will do what is known as batch removal. So what we'll do, batch blowdown of boiler water, we are going to do it. So wherein we will remove maybe 20%, 30%, and then again 20-30% likewise, so to reduce the chloride level in the boiler. So you know, if the boiler chloride level increases, then we are supposed to add phosphate. Now this phosphate is making your salts into sludge. Now this sludge can be removed from boiler blowdown, what we are doing. And if this is beyond the permissible limit, which is uncontrollable, and then you have to do batch removal of boiler water, and you have to renew the boiler water in batches, okay. So I hope it is clear for you. Please do watch those videos on the boiler alarm strips and all, and the importance of phosphate is being discussed in depth and in detail, and how these actions takes place of formation of sludge, and why the chloride level is very dangerous.